Give everyone a couple of minutes to show up.
Yeah. I want
Move
to
the
wash my
shit
hands
along.
because it's covered in smelliness.
We're just waiting on Joey to get his gorgeous butt back, but we are back with our D&D stream. It's me, your boy, Phoenix Rainbolt. I'm joined by my lovable and fellow companions in this journey. Phoenix Blind is to my left. Above him is Phoenix Charlatan. To my right in that blank space where you just see a bed, that's Phoenix Patriot.
That
And
me, baby.
Invisible. Oh, we replaced him with his bed.
yeah, we replaced him with his bed.
My bed shows up more often.
It really do. And
Oh, speaking of beds.
oh,
Dude, I feel like I'm looking into 3 different realities at the same time on Pirates.
yeah, I'm taking a look at that. But we're joined by the one, the myth, the
Is
legend,
this what it's like to step sideways?
Yes.
Phoenix Lich, who is running this awesome game in his own setting that he's created, and he's going to give you a brief summary of what happened last time.
What happened last time is these little chuckle fucks went into town.
The end.
Proceeded to do... They did what they were supposed to do. Bought supplies like reasonable people. And then 2 of the party said, we just didn't arrive to town unless we drank ourselves into oblivion.
Right.
And threw a party. And because they used a lot of money and threw a party... Wyatt?
Yeah?
Directly above your head, what's behind you? Is there a Joker poster?
Yeah.
Okay, because it
yeah.
only fades in for half a second, and so there's a creepy face above your head. I'm like, we have a ghost.
Joey's
Is
loud.
he a white face pop up above your head for half a second? I'm like,
Hold on.
Picking himself.
There we go.
yep,
Oh,
okay.
God.
Yep. So that kept fading in like for half a second. I'm like, I don't want to.
Secretly, right behind me.
Dog.
Doge.
Okay. So they proceeded to, spend money, hired the best musicians they could find, one-man
Get
band,
goofy.
and get goofy.
Get goofy.
All right, guys. Tis the morning.
Hmm.
I need Jeffrey
Hmm.
to roll me 2d6.
For weather?
No,
No.
for where you
Random
wake up.
encounter.
2 and 2.
Okay. You wake up. You know those memes
Wake up.
where they like, or they're making fun of like whenever you forget to have a blanket at a sleepover?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those memes.
That's literally you. You're like trying to cover yourself using the front entrance door.
The door?
Like, yeah.
So the door's not on?
No, it is.
You're just like crouched in the corner hugging the door.
Yes. Like the door's half open and you're using it like you're trying to like door swing in. You're trying to like pull the door to you to cover yourself.
Okay.
I bet that looks creepy to anybody who just like walks in from the wrong direction. They just see like
Hands.
little gremlin dude holding onto the door.
Like, what's his problem? I don't know. He's a gremlin. Absolutely uncontrollable.
Had too
I
good of a
bought more
time,
water.
apparently.
Which means now.
Okay, gosh dang it. Why is it doing this? Literally,
water
all of your friends
strike brain.
don't even know if Byron's back.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Byron is back.
Byron's been here.
I know, I'm saying
Never
y'all
left.
froze again. So I just see his empty chair still.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're
His
not
chair
frozen
is
for
the whole
us,
time.
so it's alright.
No, his chair is empty.
I want to just leave that screen. Just pretend y'all aren't frozen. But yeah, so what do y'all do?
What do we
First
do?
morning. Some of you are well rested, others are barely not.
I am well rested. This is as well rested as Enzo gets.
All right, cool. 23 days ago, Enzo died from lack of sleep.
Fuck.
We need to
23
take all
whole
of it.
days.
We need to take all of his damage contribution back from the last couple of fights.
Alright, I'll go roll a new character.
we gotta roll a couple combat.
Be like, all right, cool. How
scenarios
much
here.
damage did he absorb? How much of that should have gone to Scrack? I think you killed Scrack.
Scrack can't die.
You know, it'd be funny.
Scrack
The
is-
next combat, Scrack dies.
Why are we made this way?
Impossible.
We made to be so hateful to each other.
Man, I have a backup character.
Classy.
It's Scrack.
Scrack.
Scrack 2.
So I would, when I wake up, I go get something to eat.
When I wake up.
Does
Okay.
Scrack wake up by himself?
Though that depends. Where did Scrack sleep?
By the lake that Scrack was fishing at?
Then yes.
Okay. I don't know how much of a maniac hobo this prostitute was.
No. She fished with you and then was like, okay, well, if this ain't happening, I'm completely off the clock now.
Forgot about that.
One of those weird moments
Scrack
where...
didn't ask anybody's company. Scrack just went fishing.
Yeah,
He was like, all right.
So, Scrack woke up.
Scrack will return to wherever the fuck the people are.
Alright.
With a fresh batch of fish.
Cool. Charlatan.
Yes.
I forget. Did you pay for night or for service?
Leave at night.
Okay. Then...
Twice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Then you detangle yourself in the morning.
Yep.
And proceed to make your way downstairs, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No getting dressed involved.
Roll me a d6.
Hmm. 3.
Okay. Talbar has a drink.
Nice. Nice.
You're on an island that's vaguely nest-like, but instead of twigs and branches and leaves and feathers making the nest, it's swords and halberds and armor and
It'd be
bodies.
pretty red.
Like,
Except the body parts.
and when I say bodies, I mainly just mean heads, so their hair is being used to intertwine.
Now we've crossed the threshold of disgusting.
You look in the sky and it looks like a cave top, except for every now and then an eye will open up about your size and then close. Or you'll see what looks like lips part and teeth will be there.
Ugh.
In the middle of this nest island is a very, very large tower. And at the top of this tower is someone you recognize. Pazuzu.
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 Alright. First of all, I'd like to imagine that those things were noticed to my eyes in the order that you described them. So I'm like, hey, that'd be pretty rad. Those swords up in there, and then I just see the hair. And and then the eye. I'm like, ugh.
You're on the island,
Yeah.
so you're standing on these swords.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fair.
Also, if you look off the edge of the island, it's floating in the air. It's not
Jump.
in water. There's what
Well,
looks almost like rusty nails sticking out of the edge of this cavern, but none of them are close enough to jump to or leap to. And you can hear the screams of thousands of flying creatures beneath and above the island.
Nah, I think I'll just approach my guy in Pazuzu.
All right. So you climb the tower?
Yes.
It's not like a hollow tower. Like there's stairs on the outside.
Okay.
Literally.
Yeah.
So you make your way up, spiraling around this tower. And it didn't, like, it looked tall, but the longer you climb, the more you think, like, there's no way it was this tall.
Look.
And then you get to, like, a landing, and you're like, okay, cool, I'm at the top. Then you see there's more stairs ahead of you, and you're like, motherfucker. You get to the top, though, and he's sitting there in a throne made of metallic feathers that have been, like, welded together. And, like, interlocked, like they're little, like, that, the fibers that make up a feather.
Why have you brought me here, Pazuzu?
Oh, I did not bring you.
And why I be here?
Because we made a deal, Talbar. Contraten.
That's why you never make deals.
A third eye opened up
Ever?
on his head. Stonebreaker. And this is my domain. Of course, if you thought of me, you would come here to my home.
To his home? Talbot, you're invading his house? You gotta get out, dog.
I thought you couldn't come in unless you were invited.
Is Talbot a
that's
vampire?
me.
No, but it's a fiend's house.
Ooh.
They're all bloodsuckers.
I'm just a lawyer.
You're the worst bloodsucker of them all.
What did he say? Did he say something to me?
Yes. He said your full name.
Yeah.
Then he had a third eye on his forehead that opened.
I got that all.
And he said Stonebreaker.
And what is it that you want in your side of the deal?
I told you that was for free.
I don't feel it is for free.
It is.
Okay.
But
Then, there's always a but.
if you would like to make a deal, I can tell you where something is.
That's so vague.
Something worth your time, swordsman.
And what might it be?
Well, you see your little friend, you know, the one that has the weirdness about him.
Yeah.
He's going up north to find an axe. A good axe. A respectable weapon. But I know the location of a sword. That is pretty respectable itself. And I always like it when the big guns come out to play. So I will tell you its location, as long as you promise to use it.
And, what does me using it do for you?
I just told you. I like to see the big toys come out to play.
You just like to watch.
Most of the time. But the other thing is, if I'm going to have to be completely honest, there's a select group of people who know of its existence, who would be, what's the word? Unhappy at it being found and released.
Hmm.
And them being unhappy would make me ecstatic.
Hmm. Ah, you spiteful bitch.
Of course. I'm the demon lord.
I love how Talbar got away with calling a fiend a spiteful bitch.
Kind of homies.
We're homies. I dab him up. I'm like, yo, what up?
That was so raw.
I'm a demon lord. We're made of spite and pettiness and the foul dreams of 1,000 dying suns and all that sort of stuff.
This be fair.
So,
Well, one more question.
yes.
Who might these
Hmm.
people be?
Yeah, damn.
Order of the Silver Chalice.
The Silver Chalice.
Do I know anything about them?
Give me a religion or history check.
Let's see what we got higher. Probably neither. I'm not a smart boy.
I'm not a smart boy.
They're as dumb as a rock.
Yeah. I think we'll probably do.
What is Enzo's
yeah.
stats?
It's not gonna matter. Let's just do religion just for taste.
Oh, Enzo's not bad. Oh, Enzo's actually really good.
Oh, not bad, but there's a -1 there, so that makes it a 16.
Hell yeah, brother.
They're like an eclectic group of like religious zealots. Like they're like clerics and paladins and fighters for like a splinter division of an organized religion.
Do I know they're assholes? I sound like it already.
Do I know if they're assholes?
They are, unless you're under their protection, then they're some of the most badass motherfuckers around.
Okay.
Yeah,
And like,
I was part of that group.
They were like the place where that religion was prominent, because it wasn't just it wasn't a country, but it was like a region. They were like shock troops to help the fighting in that area.
okay. And who or what do they worship?
Well, some of the old gods.
Interesting. I think Talbar is inclined to take this deal. Talbar will approach Pazuzu, not say anything, and get real close to him, and then just smile and
Kiss on the cheek.
put his hand out. You got yourself a deal.
Oh boy, good. Holds his hand out.
Won't
And
you
upon-
shake my
hand.
Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Transformation Central.
All of a sudden, Talbar just waking up and it's just like he ain't even in this this realm anymore. He's just like, no.
Talbar wakes up and he's like, I have the weirdest song stuck in my head.
No, but when you shake his hands and he grabs it, you on the completion of the handshake, right before he lets go, you feel a burning sensation in your hand, and that's right when you wake up.
I had a feeling this would happen. I'm assuming there's a mark on my hand, and this is the first thing I'm gonna check, obviously.
His hand is like marked on your body.
Oh, that's wild. So it's like an inverse hand on my hand.
Yeah.
That's kind of whack.
Does it look like a scar, or does it look like a tattoo, or like?
It looks like a fading burn scar.
Oh.
It looks kind of rad.
Oh, dang.
But you can see like his claws.
Should have done it on my face and been like, my Urukai.
We would question that. Like, what is wrong with your face, dog?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna like try to hide that. I think.
I mean, you wear
You
gauntlets.
wear heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, no one will see
I
that.
love the idea that your guest is sleeping and all of a sudden just shunk.
Yeah.
Well, his person isn't there.
Oh,
Like he didn't take a person, remember?
no, he did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yes.
You didn't, Byron had yours.
Yep. Enzo's a good boy.
Yes. So yeah, that's gonna be awkward for her because I'm probably gonna wake up very startled.
Yes.
Startled. Bah! Punches her. Ooh. My bad.
Like-
I freak out when I get up.
Just hide it away. Get out of here, woman.
She looks at you like because you were a big spender last night, but now like you like jerk awake and like get out of here, woman. She looks at you. She's like, I knew it, dwarves.
Wow.
It's way better than his dwarven ass like tossing and turning in the bed because if he like tosses and turns and like part of his body's on it, just crushing half of her.
Just throws my hand over, it lands on her neck, and she's dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's what I thought Caleb was gonna do to you. Like you freak out when you wake up and just you hit her in her neck, she's dead.
No.
'Cause your bones are stone.
Oh, my arms are like billy clubs. Just...
I mean, you're not wrong, but like no. That's not what happened.
Like that's what I meant when I said like Talbot just hits her when he wakes up. Like bah.
But no. So y'all have breakfast, and the one-man band is still there, kind of just plucking away, not loud, kind of just plucking.
They know what's up. They know how to handle a hangover.
Yeah.
Hangover? Y'all get hangovers? I'm still drunk. How you cure a hangover? Don't ever stop drinking.
So
Hurry up.
look at the map.
Joey in real life for real. Alright, looking at it.
This is y'all.
Oh yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we
What was this
go.
place called again? Did it have a name?
It's just the outpost.
Yeah, red and black outposts.
Incredibly. Okay.
They're not a town. Like they straight up
Yeah.
work in shifts.
Oh, yeah. It's Fort Lauderdale and,
And
shit.
we
like-
gotta go here.
So that is the question. Your driver's gonna ask you, do you want to go this way or this way?
Ooh.
What's the difference if we go this way?
This
versus
way
this way?
is miles shorter, but this way is terrain shorter.
Okay. I feel like
Well,
So
we've
a good survival check would be.
I say go
in
this way so
order.
we can wave past our boy.
Well, either way, you can wave past your boy.
Yeah, but like this way we're close to his mountain.
Getting weird about it like that. And close to his mountain.
I have to work on being his friend again
I know you do.
because he really don't care. for me.
I'm inclined in this direction, but you said this is mileagely shorter.
This is, yeah, like it is.
Like it's literally shorter.
It's literally shorter. It's just you have to go through the woods.
But
To
this
make
side is just
This side you're going through the grass like you have been this entire time.
I say go through the grass because we've had tornadoes and I don't want trees flowing at me.
yeah, but then we don't have any cover though.
I have a question that Scrack would not ask,
Okay.
but I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
Can we not take a boat across this lake?
That is a great question.
Because if we can take a boat across the lake, that'll make things significantly better. Because we go through a little bit of woods, and then the boat can travel through the night where we couldn't, and then we just walk straight there.
Unfortunately, the outpost is here, not here. Like, there's no civilization on this lake that you know of.
Okay.
This
You know,
outpost whack.
Realistically,
Scrack's
Could've-
about.
we probably should have taken a boat around.
Well, you had to come here,
To the outpost.
That's true. That's true,
Stinky.
though. Yeah.
and
you're
you
not
also had to
wrong.
kill someone roughly here.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that too.
and I did it.
It still could have been better to just be like, all right, guys, let's go here and then back and then take a boat.
Eh.
We
Alright,
can't.
doesn't matter. We're all here.
We could just go back now.
Actually, yeah.
We could go back,
I don't
get
think
a
so. I
boat,
think
hire
we
a
trudge
boat,
on.
and just go all the way.
I'm
up.
a little.
But if you do that, how am I supposed to tempt you along the way?
Exactly. So we're gonna go this way.
Was I given any information on the? Oh yeah, what was the location for this
Byron, we can't hear you, dog.
sword? Right.
You muted yourself.
That's right. So, but there was like an actual reason why we chose not to do that. Like there were boats, like enemy boats over there.
We killed them all.
Like
I don't know.
Well-
There was.
no, it was like
I think the main reason we just wanted to stop by here.
It is the elf shores. The
Hey, what's
Eladrin
all the elves.
Ooh.
I just know
are
there was a big fuck you
Elves
reason.
are gone.
To
Yeah, the
not go
Eladrin.
there.
The
the
Eladrin.
Eladrin call everything from like here up their turf.
You
Along
did.
the
we
shore.
killed all the
Mark-
Eladrin.
You should mark that again.
You literally didn't.
We killed
No.
all the Eladrin on the continent.
Mark that territory again. I was just curious. It didn't show up for some reason. Like there to
You're
the top.
up.
Oh, okay.
So is it like up?
Well, I said coast.
Oh,
they're
so
they're
like,
just
But it's
this.
got like. Ooh, does this gulf have a cool name? Because it looks kind of like a big mouth.
It does have a cool name to them.
Gulf of Bing Bong.
I like the idea that it's cool to the Eladrin, and the Eladrin
Yeah.
just named it Mouth.
I think this is gonna help me.
Wow.
This is gonna help me figure out what I want to do. What was the location of the sword?
Axe?
Yes. No, there's an axe, but then there's a sword.
sword.
Right. That's what I understood.
Right here.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the right screen.
Oh wow. So we
Well,
technically we want to go
well,
like that.
a little dweeb tour.
Yeah. So let's mark it on the map, Joey.
Little dweeb tour. I actually don't know how to do that. Notes? Yeah, notes. There we
Yeah,
go.
I do it. Boom, boom.
Oh Lord.
Ah!
That's a square. I did an X, dog. Get rid of your.
Well, we can put down what it is so we don't forget.
Joey's making a note.
Yeah, hang on. We just
I
write
like
it
the
in.
purple actually. I think it's cool to have it like treasure
Color-coded.
on the map instead of like a place, because it's not
That's
like it's a city or outpost or town or anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
And these are our targets. The purple is for treasure.
You
I'm
should-
digging it.
Well, then this one should be purple.
What is this one?
The axe.
Oh, I didn't put it there. So
Well then, yeah, I'm gonna suggest the northern route.
Okay.
I'm gonna suggest it in a way that I think. I say, aye, me friends, I be thinking. We cut through the forest, and then we move on over to the other forest. Stay in some cover.
Because I will say this. So
it sounded
From-
like it was not the end of the sentence.
Yeah. Be in the
Oh, my bad.
forest. In the forest.
No. Like I think it was. It just didn't sound like it.
okay, I will say this. Along here, yeah, there's storms. Yeah, they're bad. Sometimes trees fly off and hit you, but it's not
God
crazy.
damn,
But
this
it's not-
fucking continent.
But it's not crazy. Through here, where there's no tree blockage, that's whenever y'all like almost drowned in shit from the rain.
Yeah.
The last time y'all had a storm was over here. Y'all actually haven't encountered crazy weather away from the tree line. Because the other time y'all had a super crazy storm was way out here. Where there's nothing to block the storm. And y'all had some like over here. But y'all were like right on the coast. There's nothing blocking that.
I love how we traveled to that close, which felt like super quick. But traveling here, which I think is shorter
It's
distance,
shorter in distance, yeah.
is taking us forever.
That's
what
happens whenever random encounters.
Yeah, I didn't roll random encounters for y'all's first time going out on the map.
Oh,
But yeah, what do y'all think about Talbar's plan?
Oh, also, I said here on accident. Y'all went here.
Where?
Here.
Oh, yeah, I remember
okay.
that.
No wonder it was
Yeah,
shorter.
I said this, but I was like, wait, no, this.
I was like, yeah, if we went here, that was super short.
I think that we planned or talked about going that direction.
If cover is what the smooth skin seeks, then perhaps the base of the mountain would serve better. There may be caves to take shelter.
Talbot, do you just want to go to the other forest? Is that it?
I do be
I
thinking
heard
the
there was a
forest
lady in
better.
the lake distributing swords.
Why'd you try to, like, be so elaborate
quiet.
with it?
Quick guess at my stat block. No.
Caleb, I want you to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a lady in the lake handing out swords. Like, it's cool.
We all do.
And
We all do. They're everywhere.
It's kind of a problem.
Your
We need to
lakes
get
don't
pest
have
control on
ladies
this.
handing out swords. Like, I thought they just come standard with every lake.
Man, you know what I
I mean,
realized?
Lake Galliford doesn't, but Lake Galliford has other shit going on. So
Enzo,
If it's
Enzo's-
not a monster, it's a lady in the lake.
I will say this, Talar. Right here is where y'all lost a con.
Where?
Right here.
Wait, hold up. When did we lose him?
You lost a con, not the con.
Oh.
The old con of the mountain. That like, so you know the right hand man.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
the Great
like,
Khan? His dad died here.
weren't you
Wow.
the one that said, "Hey, we shouldn't go into the forest"?
well,
Like
yeah,
when we
for a
first
couple of
got
reasons.
here.
I don't
No.
think. Well, yeah, that. You did say that because there was between the
I
con
think I
getting
did,
lost
yeah.
there, but also there's like weird totem stuff on the edge of the forest.
the fact that Talbar's like, no. Like, he lied to us. Straight
No,
face
no, no.
lied. And Enzo's just going to be like, he's going to be eating his breakfast sandwich. Look at him. All right.
Actually, hold on a second. There's other stuff. There's another reason to go to that forest. Now that I think about it, the carnivora have like basically another one of these in that forest. Like how we have this weird holy site where you can get bullshit from Orochi. The carnivora have a site in the northeast forest somewhere that is kind of like that. I don't know if it's like a god or like a something, but
Who wants to go worship foreign gods?
yeah, there's like some weird primordial bullshit in here.
I think we were warned against that, Joey.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we were.
Something about for all your generations, like.
Enzo will just
Fire
go.
coming in with a direct quote.
Enzo will say we can go to the forest. I don't really see why not.
Hey,
You say go to the forest, and instantly the one-man band like misses a string.
Hey, one man, what's up? You missing a string over the mention of the forest?
Freaking snaps the string, I feel like.
If you're going,
We're going. We hired you to follow us.
Well,
we thought that was for the night.
No. That was to follow us.
he's like, I paid you so much, you're mine now.
Well, I guess we are following you because you're going to the forest.
I look around.
Now you can tell us.
Oh, they just wanted to go to the forest.
No.
Yeah, they're little halfling guys whose main ability is to play some goofy instruments. No one's taking them to the forest,
But they want to go to the forest.
but they want to go to the forest.
Okay,
No one's
cool.
going to take them there. Like
Enzo just skipped all that dialogue. He was just like X. fucking
Yeah.
like.
He was like, "You're coming."
They're like, well, we wanted to, so like, okay, like we were about to ask, but I guess fine. If you're
It's
gonna
like,
pay us,
we want to go, but I don't like the way you're saying it. But I'm not going to deny you.
Enzo
like, we
hired.
want to go. Like,
We're going,
like,
but fuck you.
Enzo
Like,
hired.
one band will
"Forrest,
remember
can
this.
you take us with us?" And then he's like, no, like. Well, fuck whatever you want. Like, you're coming because I paid you to. It's like, oh, you're gonna pay us to go with? Fine. Like, what? Let the man speak, Enzo. Jeez.
No, I hired
You
them
could've had
to.
them free.
I hired them to follow me to play music while I'm in battle.
That
All right.
never happened.
I hired them. That's what went on through Enzo's brain. They will follow him for the rest of this journey, and if they perish in that forest, it's on them.
If they
Now, if
perish,
I recall correctly, Scrack never mentioned the Carnivora primordial site in the forest.
Nope.
Because the conversation was completely in primordial and Scrack didn't
Yup.
feel like explaining.
Yep.
So Scrack will just bust out with some weird shit and ask the halflings, like, would the small ones be looking to visit the primordial site of the Carnivora?
I don't know anything about that, good lizard.
good lizard.
No, it's dangerous, dark, and spooky. There has to be a good song in there somewhere.
No.
Dude, I just realized
That's not what makes a good song.
them like following, like me telling them I hired you to follow me. That's the start of a song. A crazy man hired us to follow him into a forest. That man died.
We wanted to go to.
Oh wait, a long ass fucking time ago in a town called Outpost,
Red and black.
there
A
was
long ass fucking time ago in a
Hawk and
town
Hound.
called Outpost Red and Black.
Ooh, that sounds good together. That sounds like a band, Hawk and Hound.
Hawk and Hound.
Yeah, the red and black. Right, it's Hound's black.
Yeah, Hound's Black.
Yeah, Hawk and Hound.
Dude, we should just name it that. Enzo will write on ink.
We're the Hawk and Hound. That's us. And then there's Byron.
You know what I
I
realized?
literally
You know,
agreed on a fucking team name before last
I
like
know.
last stream.
Oh yeah,
It
we
was
were
like,
supposed to
oh,
reveal that, right?
Yeah, but we have to wait till a specific story moment for that to happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was
I
the
don't
team
remember
name
what
y'all
it
made?
was now. Yeah, I don't remember.
The Dreamwalkers.
The Dreamwalkers.
Oh yeah,
We have to wait
till
for
all of us.
Scrack to go into the dream.
all right, but so it sounds like
question thus
y'all.
becomes if Scrack will ever go into the dream. Because
Yeah.
if Scrack doesn't, like if somebody else goes into the dream before Scrack, we should make that happen without Scrack. Like make the team name happen without Scrack. But yeah, I realized Hawk and Hound sounds good because there was that sports bar, the Fox and the Hound.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, we don't only have Hawk and Hound, so.
I mean, we do, depending on
Vaughn.
who's here.
so it sounds like you are going this way.
Yes.
I mean, Vaughn
Honestly,
doesn't have
Scrack
any
don't
reason
really want
know.
to, but that's all.
Enzo's just
I
I
following.
think it seems like a detour, but like, I mean, I'm not one to like shit on another person's like mission, and it's kind of on the way. So like,
Yeah, Byron, we're going for an axe for you. There's no reason for us to go get that axe.
I mean, there's
I didn't-
literally a fucking patchkin trying to get the axe first.
Just come
Scrack
for it.
would have preferred to hunt down the target post haste and then return to the forest.
That's all I'm saying. It's like
Hmm.
there is a
So, like,
time frame.
here and
Like,
then
they're-
come back and
They're actively hunting this
Alright.
axe, and like it's apparently really powerful. So it would really suck to have them find it first.
But so we
Well,
know where
Scrack
the
is just
axe
bloodthirsty.
location is, right? We
Well,
already
more or
know.
less,
It's
yeah.
like it's not like we're gonna have to search like they are. Apparently, they don't know. They just know a general area.
More or
I
less.
think we also
They-
only know the general area.
Kind of.
I mean,
We just
because
know more than they
Scrack.
do.
Well, Scrack knows exactly where they are at because he's got Scrackdar, right?
Exactly.
Uh,
Aquaman is the name.
yeah. You could literally just find out if they're close. We got
I mean,
time.
yes and no. The only way for me to really do that, because the way it is it's not like I have a location on a map where I'm like, there's a patch skin there. It's like, I know there's a patch skin really far away in that direction. That's it.
He has wall hacks.
So it's like, I also know the axe is really far away in that direction, so that doesn't really help.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's more like locate object than it is.
Yeah.
It's a map marker that you put yourself, but you're only using your mini map.
Yeah. Just general direction.
So it's like, it's like, look, we can go and get that. Like, we can take a detour. It's just like, it's just gonna get harder, and like, I just think it's gonna make it a lot harder, because like, if we go there to get that, like,
well,
it just means they might have it by the time we get there, which is cool. We can kill them. I have lightning.
I mean, they may just already have it by the time we get there, because it's going to take
Talbar will decide to divulge.
4 weeks to get there?
It's just only going to take longer, but Talbar will divulge his reasons. Crew, there be a reason that I be wanting to go. There's a sword there, apparently very powerful. Got a lead on it last night. It might be able to help us beat the Patchskins.
What do you think, Scrag?
Like,
White space guy.
Scrack's like version of thinking is a complete lack of movement. So it's like Scrack's completely frozen, which is how you know he's thinking. That said, let me think too.
Wyatt had to tell us how Scrack thinks, but Wyatt didn't think.
Because I'm sitting here like, logistically, that's pretty sound.
Thinking.
But we also know Scrack is a very straightforward motherfucker. Scrack's like, we can just go kill him anyways. Like, we don't need the sword. Like, Talbar already has a magic sword. We're fine.
But Talbar could give Scrack his old magic sword.
Or the new one, depending on just what exactly the functions are.
Not facts, but maybe.
One of these days, a DD will
if
speak
the sword
to me.
is like, oh, when you rage, this happens, then it's like, yeah, hand that to Scrack. I doubt it's that, but if it were that, it's like, Talbar's not going to keep the rage sword.
Just gets barbarian rage.
Just chooses to multi-class into barbarian.
Yeah.
I would like
Double level
to
Fuck you, Scrack, I'm multi-classing. And then we can just come back for the sword later, because it's like, Scrack's not against getting the sword. Scrack is also just like a predator on the trail. Scrack's just ready for the hunt.
I'll be leaving it up to a vote.
Okay, because if you go for the sword or not, you still need to decide if you're going up or below.
I think we're going up regardless.
Okay. Yeah.
So you are going up.
Yes.
So like, technically, you don't need to choose
for another like week or so.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah.
let's just get on the road.
See if we can make good time.
We'll decide when we get We'll decide when we get to the because you know, like, depending on how the weather goes this week, like, it also could just be like, you know what? Yeah, let's go to the forest. It'll just be better. Like, we'll just be faster with the cover of the forest.
I feel like this is going to be that moment where, like, the Fellowship chooses to go over the mountains instead of through them, and then they get absolutely fucked, and then they're like, all right, guess we're going through them.
Guess we're going through them. And then it's worse.
DM railroading the Fellowship.
But here's the problem. I make you roll weather. So if that is happening, it's because of your rolls.
Yeah.
But
no,
what's
it's because of your continent that has a fucked weather.
Yeah, okay, this continent fucked.
All right, so we get on the road.
All right.
The proverbial road, that is.
The bards are in the back, just kind of like playing a jaunty little tune.
Okay, they better not play the entire time. I do like my peace and quiet.
Also, that would completely destroy their instruments.
Oh, that's fair.
Enzo just jamming.
Unless they're magic instruments.
He's just chilling in the back of the carriage like this.
Enzo's just
all right, roll me 2d6, somebody.
I got us.
Roll.
Oh.
7 people said something.
There's 2.
Me and Jeffrey both volunteered. I guess Jeffrey, you do it.
Okay.
But I call dibs next.
I forgot. I'm not supposed to roll weather anymore.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do it.
Well, because I rolled a 6 and 2.
Delicious.
Hate you.
Right out of the gate, leaving town.
We take one step off of the town.
Yeah, like the town
We're
is
like
just
Jonah.
out of sight behind you. Just out of sight. And then you see a storm cloud appear.
Appear. Like it just like somebody spawned it in and like dragged it like across with Photoshop.
It honestly feels that way because like you're looking ahead, then you look behind you, and then it's there, and you're like, motherfucker, what?
I feel like we need an in-world reason to give the players a superstition that it's Enzo's fault.
Oh, we don't need any. They're just easy.
We're
Enzo's
near
a problem.
Orochimaru.
No, that's fair, actually. Enzo's relationship with Orochimaru is the reason.
There you go. We all just look at him every time there's a storm.
And they're still just.
Enzo, this is
But
why you don't
it's
piss
only-
gods off, dude.
It's only raining hard though, so like don't worry.
Only rating hard.
But it is raining hard enough to where it kind of stings the skin on impact. You know the rain I'm talking about.
Yeah. But Enzo's like, it's making me feel alive.
Well, Scrack's eyes are being hurt by it.
Grax got the fucking croc lids.
I didn't stutter.
Okay. We continue on.
It's like damaging rain for the Smoothskins. That's full of acid rain territory.
No, it's just hard rain. It's the heavy fat drops. All right, next day.
That drops.
Someone else roll. AKA Wyatt.
3 and 5.
Okay. Absolutely pleasant weather.
Is the storm cloud still just there?
No. It rolled right on past y'all.
It fucking got photoshopped right out.
Yep.
Ooh, you know what we should do? Actually, that'd be fun. We could do like little storm cloud tokens. Like we could add a storm cloud token,
That would be kind of fun.
and then you could do like, okay, there's a storm. You know,
Shit.
That's
Yeah.
a tree.
Well, the storm so throws those sometimes.
you can look. It's a cloud, and it has converging lightning coming out of it. It's just green.
It's just green. Alright, anywho.
I think that's a different type of storm cloud.
Okay,
Absolutely
this-
pleasant day.
Good God.
It's far.
Yeah, that'd be
Those
good
days
stuff.
are far and in between.
All right. Second.
Really
That
got
continues
you guys.
on for 2 days.
2 days, 3 nights.
Continue. Weather again.
Someone else.
Where are we here?
Oh, Wyatt.
I thought it'd be fun to
Oh,
have, like, a
yeah.
little card
We need-
5
token.
and 6.
We need. Yeah, we need an. I thought I gave you a cart token.
I didn't find
Yeah.
one.
Hang on. Let me. Let me. Let me do my.
Byron, did you
thing.
say 5 and 6?
I did.
All right.
Oh,
You
I
died.
don't. Thought I made
No,
one.
it's shit, but it's not hurting. It's not 6 weather. It's still shit weather though.
I
Let's
can
see
give a
how long-
campfire that we can use. But you said you got a card
Oh.
already.
Oh no.
Well, I just used the artificer one because it looks kind of like a wheel.
Yeah, like a wheel. You should make it a little bigger. Tiny.
This weather lasts for 9 days.
Well, we're pretty tiny. 9 days.
9
goddamn.
days. The heavy rain. Is that what this is?
Yeah, heavy rain.
Non-dangerous, just heavy rain. But by the 9th day, it might be dangerous at that point.
How far along have we gone since 9 days?
Well,
Well, this was at the end of the 2nd day is where I put us. Because we said it was around a week.
yeah.
That
So
we would get
halfway
here.
through those 9 days, y'all need to make a choice. But before y'all need to make a choice, Byron, roll me a d6.
Woo!
4.
Delicioso. When you go to sleep that night, you see a familiar face.
Oof.
A familiar face, I might even say.
Yeah. And he's like, ready for another test, my boy?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Good, because this one's going to be a little difficult. Just a little bit. Yeah.
I'm nervous who it's going to be.
The other ones were easy, apparently.
Yeah.
You see him like plunge his hand into the ground and rip Scrack up.
Crack!
And the world becomes violent.
Oh.
Jesus.
Scrack is functionally conscious in this world now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And when you say violent, what do you mean by violent?
So, Scrack, and by Scrack I mean all lizard folk, don't dream. Scrack is anathema to this place. So the literal landscape is violent. Like, the gray bottom to the world that's like the ground sometimes just explodes and there's a hole there now.
It's violent in the same way that like the shifting tides of the planes of chaos are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's like someone's trying to put like the elemental planes into this plane.
It's exciting.
There's just like smoke mimicking fire. There's like waves of like the ground turns to waves. Boulders form and fly upward and then crash back down to the earth. Floating islands can be seen. They like take like color and shape and then turn back into the gray smokiness. You can see like the half form, like subconscious thoughts of Scrack trying to be formed and then breaking apart into like an elemental chaos. Like, the plane is trying to do what it's supposed to do when a new mind enters, but Scrack is anathema to this place.
Okay.
What manner of hellscape is this?
Welcome to the dreamscape. Scrack?
Impossible.
Apparently not.
It's really hard.
It's a little painful as well.
And who is this?
This is my cousin.
And does this smooth skin have a name? Looking pointedly at the cousin.
Yes.
But like you can't say it. Well, you can say it, but like you can't comprehend it. So we
Then let the name drip off of Scrack's jaws, and Scrack will go in for an attack.
I don't like that.
All right.
That's a weird way to describe that, but I appreciate it.
I don't know how the fuck this is going to get resolved, so I'm just sitting here like, Scrack will go for an attack. I don't know what the rules are here.
All right.
Neither does
Scrack, swing using your intelligence.
Oh no!
Shit.
Do I get proficiency?
You get proficiency. You are proficient.
Okay.
But use your intelligence modifier. And you can only move as many squares as your wisdom modifier.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, that's better. Not the roll. Because I rolled, there was interference, and I was like, fuck. So I rolled, and it was somehow even lower. First roll was a 4. Second roll was a 3. So that's a total of 3, 5, 6. Because we're at plus 3 already. So 6 for that attack roll. So that totally hits.
Yeah. He will.
Ooh. If you haven't made plans already, and if you're not too occupied to do so at any given point, having a dreamscape map would be cool.
It would be cool. But, unfortunately,
he never thought someone would attack someone.
no.
I just randomly thought, like, for vibes, you know?
Yeah, no.
Fair.
He rolled a 28 to hit you, Scrack.
That misses.
You come at him, you swing, and he, like, backs up, dodges, and then just pulls out a black sword and swings down at you.
I would like to interfere with that.
All right. How?
I would like to use
Add a storm
a
cloud to the map.
third level spell slot and create a shadow portal, like right at fucking where the point of contact is of Scrack, like wherever he's trying to like stab him, and then a shadow portal right behind Scrack, so it just goes through him without actually hitting.
All right. This is going to be a roll off using your spellcasting modifiers.
Okay.
Not a crazy roll for me, but it's still technically a high roll.
Vince, I gotta use the restroom, so if Talbar's needed, he is looking at his hand.
Okay. It finally landed on a goddamn number, not like kept being cocked. Okay. Just casting modifier?
Yeah.
18.
Well, like, spellcasting modifier isn't like, your charisma and proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My spell attack. Yeah. Yeah. 5. So 18.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't like cock blocking yourself out of proficiency.
Maybe.
What's your charisma?
My spell attack plus is 8.
Then use that.
Because
Okay,
your spell modifier would be
21.
Okay.
epic.
I feel bad because he rolled a 22.
Damn.
Sometimes that's what happens. Like I constantly say, the dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
So your idea was a good one, but like you form it, and he changes it just enough of an angle to still stab Scrack.
He sees it coming.
Scrack take 27 damage.
Epic.
I rolled
I guess,
really low.
okay,
I rolled
I didn't
low.
say I was going to rage. I definitely intended to, but I'll go ahead and just roll the 27 damage since I didn't say anything.
And if you're below 50, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Brag. Alright, 27. Okay, do I qualify as having max HP for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Damn, that only barely puts me below 50. Con saving throw. What's my bonus to that? There it is. Nat 20 for a 26.
Okay. You feel your energy like being sucked through the sword, and you reaction like jerk off and like ebb yourself off of the like you don't let the magic take hold. Like,
I do the like rolling with the punches maneuver.
Yeah, like you get stabbed, you pull yourself off before it can actually start draining your life.
Fun. Let me edit my health actually.
And then he will yell, Arias says,
Take your time.
good lord, my brain just literally shut off the second I said he was going to say something. Sit down, Scrack. This is not the time for this.
I am then, seeing that he survived that, going to immediately just be like, I'm so done with this. I'm not having a motherfucker just die from my cousin. So like skip the lecture or whatever. I'm going to use literally every remaining spell slot I have.
Ooh.
So 1/3, 3 second levels and 4 first level spells. 2,
Hold on, repeat that for me just for the context.
so I'm using 1/3 level, 3 second level, and 4 first level spell slots. all the remaining arcane energy that I have at my disposal.
For context, for Caleb's sake, that makes it for a total combined of 13 levels.
Yep, I did the math.
Okay.
To make to tunnel the
11.
There was 4 ones, 3 twos.
Oh, I heard 2 twos. My bad.
3 twos.
3 twos. Yeah, 13.
So to essentially, it's going to be make the tunnel, support the tunnel, push the Scrack motherfucker back, while also making the surrounding landscape the calm, serene, normal that it's supposed to be.
Roll.
What am I adding to this?
8.
21. I rolled another.
Fantastic.
13.
All right, Byron. You've done this successfully enough that I'm going to tell you what it is now.
Yeah.
I make a DC, and for every level spell slot you put in, I lower that DC by 1.
I got you.
Scrack's DC was 30. You lowered it by 13.
All right. Oh, fuck. So, does that mean I still miss that? Wait, no. No. You rolled, barely.
You rolled
barely. Still.
Scrack.
Not,
you're in a fight. You're in a fighting.
Over.
Yeah, you're in a fighting pose. You're like, "Come on, motherfucker!" And then your teammate just grabs you by the shoulder, and you get shoved into the earth.
Can I try one more attack, please?
You can try.
Before getting sucked out of this realm. I have no illusions about succeeding, but I mean, Scrack is Scrack. I'm not gonna play against his nature.
Can I describe what happens after he when I see he attempts to?
This is reckless, for the record.
So.
Ooh! Nat 20.
Okay. What's the total still?
Intelligence.
Yep.
And proficiency.
Yep.
23.
I forgot.
All right. So can I describe what happens though? I'll use
It depends on what you're trying to say. I don't want to say yes and then you say
Scrack's
booty hole gets exploded.
No. I'm gonna use my 5 sorcery points to just have him bite a fucking bone.
No, because you're a part. You already did your action.
Okay, that's fair.
Understandable. Have a good day.
All right.
Understandable. Have a bad dream.
You hit him, but there's literally no way for you to actually kill him with a single crit.
No, of course not.
So you hit him.
Brack does not understand the concept of what's happening to him right now.
Okay.
First of all, being in a dreamscape. Second of all, having this dreamscape suddenly morph itself to delete him from it. So Scrack's just sitting here I hear no bell. But in any case, just for funsies, we're going to calculate how much that damage would have been. This would have been a claw.
Okay.
So, not amazing, but not horrible. Okay, this is... So I have 2d6. Not amazing. Will this be plus intelligence instead of strength as well?
Yep.
Okay. 4 damage.
Damn.
I roll a 1 and a 3.
Yeah. Damn.
Epic crit.
Epic crit.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Savage Attacker at level 8.
So, Yeah, you claw him, and he just like looks down at it and like looks back at you, and like the last thing you hear is like, "Come to my fucking woods and I'll."
This man got full on. He's like, enough of this like false bravado, like mysticism bullshit. He said, "Step on my turf, bitch. I'll fuck you up."
Once you push Scrack away, your cousin will just look at you, Byron,
Yeah.
and be like, "Control your dog next time."
God damn.
Well, he's a lizard, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Not far.
I'll brief him. I think it's his first time ever being in a dreamscape. I don't think he's aware of what a dreamscape is, so we'll get him educated, and we'll hopefully it never happens again, because that was also just awful to witness.
He's just like
experience.
he's like, I haven't been this angry in 200 years. This is bullshit.
Greg has that power in him.
The audacity.
He's got that dog in him.
The fucking audacity of Scrack. He's like,
Basically, because he's like, finally, like you hit him 4 damage, so he just has like a slice on his arm, like a serious slice, but just a
Like
slice on his arm.
Savage claw mark on the forearm, but
Just
like
like-
that's it.
Yeah, like a really angry, like really big dog or cat scratch. He's just like, motherfucker, like.
I mean, probably a little more intense than that, but sure.
like makes a good story.
I said-
Because not only is he a big lizard folk, but also like reckless, but also crit. So it's like maybe like a drake or a bear at least.
I don't know. It's because Scrack was swinging that peasant strength right now. Let's not
I
be.
mean, yeah, but just peasant lizard folk still. It's not like he's a peasant dog.
I mean,
He's a peasant mastiff.
peasant lizard folks. What's in the monster manual? So like you were worse than that.
I mean, I don't think lizard folks have peasants. I think the peasants die.
Look at you and your farming. Kill him. He's too smart.
I mean, not exactly, but kinda.
Next thing he's gonna do is try to teach us how to read. But anyways, but no, he'll just actually be like kind of upset. He's like, I was gonna tell him stuff. Like I was gonna be nice to him.
Yeah, well, that's Scrack for you. And like while he's
There was
doing
no
that,
nightmare plans.
Yeah,
I have a feeling Vaughn's gonna get punished for Scrack's audacity.
while he's doing that, like Vaughn is going to fucking just conjure like he's gonna conjure like 2 nightmare trees and then a hammock and a shadow hammock, and he's just gonna lay down and like take some. He tired now. He's tired in his own dream, but he knows he can't awake until like it's time to wake up. So he's just gonna like lay down and let his cousin rant, and just be like, yeah, you're totally right, dude. Absolutely. Well, I can't believe he did that. It was so uncalled for.
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Yeah.
Like halfway through his rant, he switches to like
No,
a
even
language
better.
You don't know.
The Lizard, the Lich, and the audacity of this bitch.
Oh no!
That's good.
But he's just
That's
like,
good.
man, I'm tired.
Take an inspiration.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's good shit.
What I'm here for.
Keep pumping those out.
Plus, Vaughn
Wait,
knows
did
like
we do
he's
the
gonna
thing
be
where we start
out
with
for the
one?
next 24
Yeah.
hours, essentially.
I always forget.
Me too. Fuck.
Because some games are more like down and gritty and intense. You need to take every advantage you can cling your grubby little hands onto. You don't get inspiration until I give it to you.
I don't know how I do 'em.
And then
Guys,
some games are like, just take them all. Fuck it. Like, use them. So I'm like, I don't know.
there's a 1d6 chance that like there's weather enough
Uh-oh.
to hurt you almost. So like Take your inspiration daily.
Fair enough.
Weather
Your daily
hurts.
inspiration. Did he die? Y'all. Oh no, everyone froze for me.
Oh no.
Oh no. Are we all still frozen to you, Caleb?
Move, everyone. Yep. No, y'all are still frozen.
Oh
Y'all
no. Well, I
good
guess
on
I'll just deal with.
stream.
I guess I'll just deal with it.
Yeah, I just been looking at the map, so I didn't have to like look at your frozen faces
Damn.
Frozen faces.
because y'all aren't frozen. Oh, you're moving.
I saw him move for one person.
Hey,
and
look
that
at
was
that.
it.
Hey, look at
How
that.
Byron moved
All right,
like
give
a
me
minute.
like 2 seconds.
All right, guys. This motherfucker. I was just. Ooh. Ooh. He just passed.
Oh, what? It's
I
moving.
think he's getting Thor off his bed.
I can see that too. I came in at the right moment. Work, dog.
All right.
So, um,
Fuck. As soon
Damn
as he
it.
sits
Yep,
down, he
yep.
freezes. That's funny.
What?
That's funny. As soon as you sat down, as soon as you got up, you unfroze, and then you sat back down again, and then you froze.
Nice.
so y'all wake up the next day.
When I
You
wake
being
up-
you being cussed out like at being cussed at because of Scrack in Elvish for like half the night.
I don't even understand it. Fantastic.
Like the first half, you're like, yeah, he's totally the worst, and then like he just switches up, like going back to basics. He's just
I keep being like, yeah, he's the worst. Like, but like, I have no idea what he's saying.
You're all back.
I just
It's
try
the morning. Scrack. When you wake up, where you were stabbed through the chest with that sword, there's just a scar.
Scrack, when waking up, will like wake up immediately ready for a fight, and then like there's no one around that's trying to fight. It's like, Vaughn, what has happened here?
Oh, you met my cousin.
So it was said.
Yeah. He's not a fan of you anymore. He was gonna be nice, cause like it was the first time in Dreamscape you were gonna have nightmares, which is weird, cause it's the Nightmarescape, specifically. But hey, you got out of it pretty unscathed, comparatively. I thought he was deity for the longest time, so like the fact that you just immediate like instinct was to attack him, hey, great for you, dude. Great for you. I learned curse words in a language I don't understand. Could I recite them to you? No, because I feel like I've not slept at all. I'm so tired. Like I could go back to sleep right now. Well, hey, you didn't die, and you got there. You still, you got your soul still, so that's great. That's kind of how dreams are. You're not supposed to have them, so.
What is this about Scrack's soul?
Oh, so if I didn't get you back to your body, you just like your soul would just be gone, like your body would just be soulless. So the fact that I did get you back there without you losing your life and or soul is just fantastic. I feel really great about it. Debatably this was the least. You actually have a scar on your chest, and it was still the least scarring event out of the three other people out of the three people total that have experienced this now.
Is it the others?
Yeah. I can't really control it, but I'm getting better. I think I have a hang of it now, so maybe that should stop happening. Hopefully. I'm so tired of this. Like, you know, you guys almost die, and then like in real life, and I have to deal with that, like constantly, and then like I go to sleep, and you know I'm used to the nightmares by now, but like now it's like I have to deal with them almost losing their souls, and so it's just like constant, you know.
Just sleepy Vaughn, like, bro, I can't explain it better than this.
Like it's just a constant like all you're gonna lose all of your friends, and I just want to go to sleep, like the night we had at the tavern, I had no dreams. It was great. I not like brain empty, no thoughts. It was fantastic. I should become an alcoholic, is what I think is. Alcoholic and debauchery is apparently the answer for me.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Speaking of, you like Enzo, you should stop. Like, love yourself, dude. Like,
Enzo just in the background, just I wouldn't recommend it. It's like
get you have like you found your sister, like what like I honestly am not sure why you're still with us. Like, I enjoy your good friend. I enjoy that you're here, but like you keep almost dying, and then you're constantly inebriated. So like, and like we have enough money. If you could just buy land, and because I remember you mentioning you just want a farm, and like you could just do that.
But then I couldn't hang out with my friends. You guys are literally.
Yeah, but like you know what I would like more is to be able to visit you on your farm than to visit your grave because you just willfully threw your life away in front of me.
In front of me.
I've watched you almost die more times in the last 2 months than I've seen my entire life someone try to throw their life away. I dealt with criminals. I watched my family die.
I dealt with criminals. Speaking to a criminal right now.
really quick. Remind me the description of the cousin.
So he's like, he looks like an elf, but it's like all black starry like galaxy skin.
Gotcha. So like Erebos is grayscale.
Kind of, yeah. But he also has like elk antlers coming out of his head.
Yeah.
Epic.
I always imagine the snow elves from Skyrim, but yeah, starry skin and yeah, antlers.
Bet.
Yeah.
Skrak will ask then, does Vaughn know why Skrak's flesh was betrayed in the nightmare realm?
It's mental, my friend. It's all of the mind.
Nah. The battlefield of cowards.
So, I mean, there's a reason why you don't dream. It's not your strong suit. We can work on it, though, but you can't just attack the next thing, the first thing you see. He was going to be a good host. Like, that was like the first 30 minutes of my night, was him explaining how he was going to be a good host to you. And then you attacked him. He's a nice guy, actually. He real.
All right, Alvar and Vaughn, and Enzo. You can hear him explain to Skrak that his cousin is actually a nice guy.
That's
you can add whatever input you want.
That is pure fabrication. Don't lie to Skrak. I didn't have a good time.
Actually, he's a nice person. He's also he's of the nightmare realm. So it's not normally a very unpleasant experience, but the man doesn't dream. So he was going to, have a different turn, twist to it, but it went very poorly. But to your credit, Enzo, and your credit, Talbar, it was a horrific experience for me as well to witness those nightmares. Like Talbar, dude, oh my god, that's rough.
I still be thinking about that one.
Same. I that was horrific. It's burned into my eyes. Like I can't unexperience that. As well. I don't know what to do with any of that information, and I also don't know what to do with all of the information that we unpack. Like y'all all experienced it individually. I got to experience it collectively. I don't know how to unpack that. Also, I was dealing with, if I didn't figure out how to send you guys back, you guys just were gone, and it was my fault. So yeah, it's been
the actions
so
of
much fun,
have
but
ended the lives of the crew. It is the actions of the cousin.
yeah, but like it was so that like we can traverse it safely, later on, and that might be useful, because apparently that's like the spawn of my power. Like you know how I can just shoot lightning bolts? That's nightmare stuff. Comes from the dreamscape. Also I have a shadow, like I pointed my shadow, he's a dickhead.
Your shadow, visibly, for the first time in front of the others, flips you off and has like a face.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a thing?
he's annoying.
Bruh. That.
Yeah.
Hey.
But, you know, apparently he's useful too, so
And,
we'll...
Vaughn, you be having some problems.
Enzo leans over to Talbar. Is like, I may just retire now because things are getting too fucky for me.
It's wild. That's why I just want to get this axe, so then I can maybe do a better job of keeping you, this like bumblefuck of adventurers, us, alive.
Us.
For meta bullshit here, that would just be fun and flavorful. Can I input words into your mouth?
Absolutely.
This bumblefuck of dreamwalkers, one might say.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. This
Everyone's just
bumblefuck
like
of
character reason that it
dreamwalkers.
comes about.
Everyone's just
That's
like,
fair.
Like, this fucking bumblefuck of dreamwalkers is fucking around and
Like-
finding out,
I'm.
and then we all
Yeah.
adopt it later.
So it's like I just want to get this axe. So apparently, because it's supposed to give me like, help me be more powerful, and then hopefully with that power I can just keep you fucks from not dying in the dream world or here. Because you guys do a real good job of trying to get yourselves killed.
Scratch's gonna lean over to the shadow and just lightly claw at the soil underneath it to see if it feels any different.
It doesn't feel any different, but the shadow like looks at you.
Do I hear him? Does he say anything in my
Your
head?
shadow?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's quiet. Interesting.
You get like the impression, like the empathic impression
Yeah.
that he's kind of given up.
Good.
The majority of Vaughn's family was of flesh and matter, correct?
Correct.
Odd, then.
Odd then.
Oh, this happened a little bit after they all died. Yeah.
Well, there's a shadow and a dream architect.
Architect.
I think that the architect is me, technically. As well. It's like a training thing. It's horrific, and it sucks that you guys had to be involved for me to figure that out, but like I think I got the hang of it now. For the most part. But
Familial
yeah.
workings of shifters must be odd.
I'm not a real open person, like normally. Like it just, just being by myself for most of my life. Like it never really had anyone to like discuss this with. So like I never really, I'm not a big on sharing, but now that you've all experienced that, like might as well just rip the Band-Aid off. that's just, that's what happens when I go to sleep. So
Kill it.
every night.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not a fun time, to be honest.
Scrack doesn't
agree.
really. There's like an ability that some class rather has that Scrack does not have, but I would like to employ something similar. Can I get any kind of like sense of reading my enemy and seeing if that cousin was like a better fighter than me with our brief interaction?
Is what he would care about.
Roll survival.
Okay. Survival. 19.
Okay. When Scrack was young, an ocean troll popped up on the beach and ate like 10 people in his tribe. The way that he looked at you after you swung at him instilled the same sense as that ocean troll did to Scrack when he was young.
Understood. Then next time, Scrack will seek answers. Assuming there is next time.
I mean, there might be. But yeah, so that's that's where I'm at. I'm like,
Also,
contacted Vaughn during the waking hours.
no, it's only when we if I'm asleep. It's specifically a dream thing.
as you say that, Vaughn,
Oh, fantastic.
For fuck's
I was,
sake.
I was trying to say it before anything else was said, and then he asked that question, and you answered, and I was like,
Dude.
I'll let him.
Comically good timing. That's we
great.
love to see it. That's perfect.
Perfect.
You see a stone covered in runes.
I
Like,
wouldn't
on
have it any other way.
covered like on top of your sleeping bag.
I pick up the stone.
It's warm to the touch, and you've seen not the same, but a similar device used in the Sapphire Star headquarters.
Is it like a sending stone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe like I like hold up the nightmare stone. I'm just like, well,
Like the
actually,
runes and
I think
polish
he
or
can
something?
talk to me now. Like, sometimes I can affect the dreamscape and it affects the real world. Like I've done that. So I guess he can communicate in waking hours. It's just different and weird. But like, I guess he can now. And I like hold this up.
I was watching, and I just thought, you should know. What I was going to tell the lizard is if he wants answers, to bring a tribute of honey, salt, and blood to the edge of the forest, and he may enter freely.
I
Do we all hear that or just him?
It's like normal phone volume. So if you're
Can
near
I
him,
changing my face to look like this astral elf?
yes,
I'll do that and just say it the way I heard it.
all right.
The Nightmare Architect has possessed Vaughn.
No, no, that's just a cool party trick I do
Enzo, get him!
at the very end.
And so just like is like, oh shit, stabs, like gets sneak attack, kills him outright. Fuck.
Absolutely could happen. I only have 42 health. I'm squishy.
He like rolls a crit, just kills him outright, like no death saves, nothing.
Shit.
Fuck. Party trick gone wrong. Ooh, spooky ghost. Ah, ghost. Fuck, it's not a ghost. I'm dead. It's a ghost now.
And
It's
I
a
don't have
ghost.
any spell slots to fucking shield, so
So it's literally stab. He's like, ah. It's like I watched Vaughn's life drain from his eyes.
So, and then he'll wait to see if you say anything to him.
I just tell him I conveyed the message.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
And then the stone fades into like smoke in your hand.
Wow. Well, I guess that was a one-time use. I'm sure if he wants to contact me again, he'll just do that again, because I don't understand how any of this works.
It pops back on the ground.
I pick it up.
He goes, if I use the sending spell here, it makes the stone there.
Ah. Interesting. So if he uses magic, sending magic, it makes a stone here. That's good to know. I could use that sometime. Interesting.
Would Scrack have literally even like the most minute semblance of knowledge on the existence of the planescape? Like the plane of water or something like.
Actually, yes, because Scrack's tribe was druidic in religious ceremony.
True.
So you would know about the elemental planes and like the Feywild. You don't know all of the planes, but you know the planes exist.
Okay, then that gives me enough reference to be able to roleplay the sentence that I was going to say. That it would have, but I forgot it, so never mind. Cool, but I'll keep that in the back of Scrack's head.
Damn, that's crazy.
Okay, guys. You're at a cross section. You have...
Crossroads?
No, I do mean a cross section.
Oh no.
No, I meant crossroads.
It was it was
that's horrifying.
Honey, salt, and blood.
I'm putting that in my notes as well, because that's relevant to Scrack. He said the edge of the forest, or did he say the edge of like a specific forest?
He said the forest. The bards are trying to add that into a song now.
Oh, right. That fuck. Holy shit, I forgot the bards were there.
Yeah, they poke their head out. They're like, this is fucking crazy.
I forgot you were there. It stabs them.
It killed them outright.
Say, they're normal dudes. Like, you'll actually just kill them.
Dude, this has to continue as a running gag. Enzo just suddenly getting spooked and accidentally killing people with sneak attack.
I'm gonna telepathically say in both of their heads, you didn't see shit.
Shit, you can do more than one at a time?
No. Just individually.
But it's one man.
You just like...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is one man, you're right.
You know what's funny? It's like, I can hire Enzo to kill you. He'll do it too.
Facts.
Or Scrack. No gold required.
Yeah.
I'll offer Scrack the opportunity to eat you.
Gold needed.
I'll literally, I'll be like, individually, I'm just like, you didn't see shit, like, either...
Enzo will kill you, Scrack will eat you.
Yeah.
I got paid to kill.
They get back in the wagon after the telepathy.
They're gonna be like eyeing me the whole time now.
So maybe we shouldn't have gone off with the first guy who waggled coin in front of our eyes to the forest.
Nope. You shouldn't have.
I think Mother always told us to watch out for this. Mama!
Ooh. The strange man.
The songs get strange from this point on.
Yeah.
But, like, it was all in, like, the nightmare voice. Just, like, scratchy, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
All scratchy.
You have to make the choice between going directly to the red X or Talbar's purple. Y'all don't know this, but the weather's not letting up. You have 5 more days of hard rain.
Enzo wants to see the cool sword, so he votes cool sword still.
All right. I'm assuming Talbar votes cool sword.
Mm-hmm. Clearly.
So this is cool sword, this is cool axe, and this is death.
Yes.
Okay. Scrap votes death.
Vaughn.
Let's see.
She.
Because Talbar did mention what?
What's left? Odd or even?
Odd.
Okay, so I vote death as well.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Then should we roll dice in game? Or we can ask one man.
So you also have a wagon driver.
The wagon driver is the better bet. He has a more valuable opinion.
Yeah.
What does Drake think?
So I'll take the map out, and I'm like, hey, look, we're trying to go here or here. Which one do you think the wagon will fare better?
Okay, I'm gonna roll because I don't want to put it in my mind.
That's fair.
So I want someone to do the same thing Byron did.
Can I
For me.
please?
We'll do the opposite. Left is even.
Okay. Odd.
So right
What
is
sword
odd.
it is?
So we're going to the sword.
All right.
Sword.
Well,
Basically, he'll just be like, he'll like look at the horizon, see that it's still storm clouds on the horizon, and be like, the tree line might make it a easier travel.
Enzo will now give Vaughn his gold back.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. I forgot I gave it to you.
Yeah, Enzo's like, since we're going my way anyways, I'll give you your gold.
Thanks.
A lady in a lake.
Enzo just remembered now. He's like, oh yeah, I have more gold than I
Alright.
do.
Move. So you see the top 3 bumps of the clouds?
Yeah.
Move it to the bump on the right. Your thingamajig jog. What bump on the right? There we go.
Does the storm follow?
this
Well,
is
we're about to find out.
like this is like less than halfway into the storm, I believe. Not that the characters know that.
Actually, yeah. Move it like here. Set here
stuff.
for your dot.
I move storm.
There we go.
Freaking.
The storm is now covering your token. Doesn't matter.
You
Roll
can
weather.
check that.
Did I already roll weather? Or was this the one that I called dibs for?
You did that one, and then I did this, and we have
Okay.
a storm for 9
So I
days.
guess it's Joey's
That's how
turn.
Vaughn's feeling, apparently.
All right.
Joey.
My
Vaughn
turn.
really cares about his friends. He just doesn't want them to die.
Double
much.
sixes.
Double
No,
sixes?
I did not. I was just saying. I was incanting it, so it doesn't happen. Jinxing it.
Me and Caleb talked briefly about our weather tables. And,
Well, almost.
Double sixes would have been exciting.
5 and 4. In that order.
All right, 7 more days of hard rain.
7 more days of this hard rain be looking like.
Mama.
All right. I will say this. At the end of those 7 days, you're getting really close to that purple X and the forest edge. Do you want to start looking for your bowl of honey?
Bowl of honey.
Yeah, I start
For
looking.
I'm not
sacrifice?
sure.
Not sure I understand.
You got a container for honey.
Yeah, I had that. I had them in the notes. To do what?
Caleb just talked about doing a primal thing for Scrack with honey.
Right.
Well, you told Scrack to get into the woods. The purple X is literally, it is in the woods. It wasn't drawn there. But the very tip of the lake is where the X middle should be.
It's just hard to be precise.
Yeah. I know.
I was just thinking we just put the storm over the icon just to indicate that we are under storm. But that was my thoughts.
Well, then we can't move the icon.
Not what I was saying. It doesn't matter.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay, so Scrack's not going to do that.
What?
Oh, okay, just ignore me. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I was saying nah to I was agreeing with Joey, like it doesn't really matter.
That's the weirdest way to agree, but okay.
Because you're like, it doesn't really matter, and I was like, yeah, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Positive, negative statement.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna think about it until we're in the woods. Which is to say, Scrack is thinking about it, and we'll come to a solution when we're in the woods.
Solid.
Which is also to say, I'm thinking about it. Because I'm not sure.
Alright.
So. But you said at the end of the 7 days is here?
In the 7 days is like right before the woods.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna be coming right up to it, and the rain will stop.
Yep.
Any other random encounters before we get there or anything?
Let me roll.
Why just doesn't want to think about doing the thing right now?
Okay.
Fuck you, bitch. Why'd you have to ask?
I wanted to
When you
fight, and
When you make camp for the night, you see 15 tall, horned, pointed ear individuals on the hill next to y'all's.
Oh.
I give up.
Neat.
I give up.
Are these familiar to me?
Yeah.
You've seen one wreck a bunch of patchkins.
and we met their daughter.
So. Oh, is it the
I'll
same
just
same
walk
type
up
of
to
people?
them.
All right.
We're like cousins.
Yeah, that's
Do you make your ears pointy?
Actually, yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's right. You can just do
Like
that.
I'll just like naturally,
Yeah.
naturally.
You can look like any race you want, so you can do like the fucking orc tusks, you can do pointy ears, you can do whatever you want.
I'm just like, yeah, cousins. How are y'all doing today? This fine evening.
What languages do you know, Byron?
I didn't speak the same language as the
Well, don't assume they all know the same
giant
language.
dwarvish.
Okay, that works actually.
Big and small. He literally you went big and small there.
Yep.
No,
I mean, it's not like he's speaking halfling or gnomish.
They fair,
Yeah.
small and smaller. They speak to you in primordial first,
Yeah.
and eventually get to giant, and the one that has like the most stuff responds to you back in giant.
Hell, perfect.
What does he say?
Cousin, kin,
Yes.
why do you not speak the tongue?
We're cousins, but I am originally from a very far away place that doesn't speak your original tongue.
Oh, you're one of the lost.
Oh shit.
Maybe.
He comes to give you a hug.
I give him a hug back.
All right. He hugs you, and he says, "You are found."
I'm
no.
found.
I think you bought into something.
I got enough charisma. We'll play this off. We're just traveling. We're going to the forest. Where are y'all traveling?
To the forest.
Oh, fantastic.
My son is taking his second name day ceremony.
Does he point out his son?
Yes, he is of course the smallest of the ones there, and he has like war paint on his face and like arms done up, and like a ceremonial garb.
I am not used to your custom. So this second name day. So is he? What does that normally involve?
After your first battle and you've killed your first man, you may take your second name.
How exciting! What I look at him and I'm like, what a great honor you've earned. To the kid, and then I look at them and I'm like, come on, friends.
They follow you back to your campsite.
I'm like, these are my cousins, apparently. Scrack, you speak primordial, yes?
Yes.
So you can talk with them. They're all going to the forest as well. So thought, hey, more the merrier.
Enzo's just like,
But they're
I need to learn more
going for
languages.
important ceremonial things, so we don't want to intrude too much. I asked them, is it where exactly is this ceremonial thing taking place?
They say the far side of the lake.
Well, we'll have to break off because we're not going quite as far, but we just need to get to the near side of the lake. But yeah, and then we're like, if you like, I think Scrack has some fish. We can share some fish.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if
we
they
might have some like smoked fish left.
Yeah,
I don't know.
how
You
well
went,
it keeps.
I mean, maybe you went fishing during those 7 days.
Um,
Where?
In your little lake, a little pond.
I will say
True.
this: now that they're like here, you notice that one of the people they have with them isn't a ladrin, like at all.
Intriguing.
They just have pointy ears.
Interesting.
Other than that, they look human for the most part.
They look pretty similar to Vaughn right now.
Yeah, actually.
Fascinating.
Actually, thinking about it, Vaughn, if you wanted to, you could have done horns as well. But
I could have, but I didn't. Then I wouldn't.
that would have stretched the cousin thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say the one that's like they're wearing, like, not furs, but like they're wearing more tribal clothing. But the one that doesn't have the horns is wearing black pants, black boots, silver buttons,
Civilized.
black shirt, like
Oh,
all
like-
black and silver attire.
So like what I'm wearing, but not blue.
Yes, except for he doesn't have a hat. His hair is tied up and braided, and is actually even longer than the Eladrins.
Okay. I walk over to him. I was like, so you seem different. Minus the horns.
He'll like kind of chuckle, and then you have to go through the whole language rigmarole again,
For sure.
and you can settle on Dwarvish.
Okay. I'm like, all right, I speak Dwarvish.
What were you asking me? Sorry about that.
Oh, you just seem different than, like, you kind of,
I'm a representative from the mainland, here to chronicle the customs of our northern kin.
Hold up.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Joey doesn't know.
In the meantime, Scrap will offer
Joey don't
the
know.
fucking
So
folks some like wild horse or something.
the
Okay,
main,
they'll bring out a stew pot and they'll add some of their own rations to it to like
um
make a meal for everyone.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
But Talbar, you can hear this because they're speaking Dwarven.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So what were you saying, Vaughn?
I was like the mainland. Which main? The
The Southlands. They really didn't
because
specify.
like in my closed-minded view of the world, there is the old lands, and then there's this.
Yes.
That's all my map. Like,
Okay, he'll go, oh yes, if you were one of the lost, I believe I heard that word.
yeah.
He'll go,
I think.
I am an imperial citizen sent from the necropolis to do this holy deed. And he'll pull out a map and he'll show you the world map.
And where
Can
he'll
I
be pointing
just
at?
like rough sketch that in my notebook?
Sure. But he'll point at everything east of this mountain range and north of this mountain range, be like, that's the Empire.
Let me zoom out real quick.
Nice. Damn, when you said necropolis, I was totally thinking.
What?
Do that one more time. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
this
like,
area.
Okay. There's a whole thing there. Yeah. The world's really big.
Totally thought you meant this when you meant necropolis.
Nope.
Nope, the necropolis is right here.
So wait,
Yeah, that
the
makes
Empire is...
I know, sorry. Here. This is the necropolis. This is the capital city.
The Empire is this?
Everything that's the solid green is the Empire.
So I just like I'm just gonna be like, well, I'm from because I don't know that like the old lands is taboo. I just point myself. I was like, I'm originally from here.
Well, actually, where the old lands is just a purple circle.
Oh. So I just pull my map of the world, of my world.
of your
From
small
here.
world.
My world. How about you learn
Like, there's
something?
just a purple circle on your map, but I'm from here.
I have no idea where you are from. Point at it.
He looks at you, and like his whole demeanor changes,
Uh-oh.
and he'll be like,
Really quick, the rest of us are all from there, right?
Yeah.
Vaughn, can you point it out, please, with the laser pointer? It's not showing.
Oh,
'Cause I want to see.
Vaughn just pointed we're from
Oh,
here.
oh,
like,
okay, okay.
I'm from like
Gotcha.
here.
Gotcha.
wait, Byron, straight up, you're from the one city I marked.
Yeah.
Like, that was your city.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's where all from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not where you're all from.
Yeah.
Scratch,
That's
like,
where
right
I'm
here.
specifically from.
We're all from.
Oh, I meant
Here.
this. Yeah, I meant
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
But
He'll be like-
I point to like right here.
All right. He'll be like, I'm glad you made it back, cousin. But how did you get out?
I'll say there's a gate. It made the sky blue. I see normally purple. Also, I'm not a very religious person, but apparently all of the deities that other religions
He'll like breathe a little like heavy.
Stop talking.
Did the humans make it out, brother?
I look at Enzo, and then I'm like,
Who you know is not a human because he's done some. He has some
true.
weird.
True.
I mean,
Uh,
technically, he knows I'm not human, but that other guy doesn't know.
He'll make eye contact with Enzo and like kind of look at himself like he's dumb, like himself at it like he's dumb.
Some have, yes. But actually there was a naval combat recently. So essentially, there's like, you know, Vaughn does not know better, and he just is like,
Hell yeah.
He's like, yeah, there's like a settlement at the southern part of this continent, of people from there, trying to escape the governments there because they got tired of constant war, and the governments, the militaries or navies, I suppose, tried to like rain on our parade recently, and we wiped them off the map pretty handily in naval combat. But
He's writing this all down, which doesn't roll me insight, because like he does have just a bunch of notebooks that he's been writing stuff down in, but he is writing down everything you're saying now.
So
He did also say like he was here to chronicle stuff.
Did I notice him look at me like, give me like a
Roll me insight. Oh, perception.
mean mug?
Also, like, I'll just change back to Vaughn. By the like my ears are. I'll just change my ears back. Like, not used to that.
16.
He'll look at that and
21.
he'll just say like in Dwarven, like changeling.
See, yeah. I don't know why Spanish.
Yeah, we all know Spanish is halfling, Byron.
Tell them we're all
Oh, it's
bears
hobgoblin.
have changelings.
Same thing.
Good lord.
Goblins speak Mexican Spanish, and halflings speak Spanish.
Spaniard Spanish.
Damn.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Even though those languages are completely unrelated.
Fair.
I mean, Celestial is fucking Latin, so like, we don't even need to get into all that.
So, did I notice him side glancing me?
What was your number? You didn't tell me.
I did. I said 16.
I didn't hear it, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you notice, I wouldn't say he's mean mugging you, but he looked at you heavy for like 3 seconds and then looked back to Vaughn.
21
That's
insight.
just the mean mug for Enzo.
Now, that's me mug for Enzo. Enzo knows I may have to stab a bitch.
21 for insight.
He's really interested in everything you're saying about the old lands and like the people from there. Really interested.
Okay.
But he seems nervous about it. Almost like if someone told you there was a dragon sighting near town.
I'm like, but you know, I do have some context because he did say he was on a holy mission, and I did watch the old gods die.
Well, he said he was
imprisoned.
Sent on a mission by the Empire.
He said holy.
He did not say holy. He mentioned the necropolis.
It's a holy duty, is what he said.
Yeah, he said a holy duty.
You're right. I'm a liar.
I was like, I heard holy.
So, like, I understand that there is some, like, deity element to this.
Yep.
And then I understand that, I see that he's concerned. I see that, like, I watched the old gods get imprisoned in my nightmares with Talbar. Good old Talbar.
And Talbar's nightmares.
Group kind of.
So I am just like, well, and to be clear, the old deities are like we don't talk to them anymore. Like, we can't hear them. It's like they're not here anymore.
He writes that down and underlines it.
So, that Talbar's going through a real tough time because he was like a temple guard in the old lands. Do I know that?
I believe Talbar said it, but up to you.
I mean,
I've probably talked about it in passing.
I also witnessed his nightmares.
I've probably talked about it in passing as well. I'm not trying to, and he had no secret.
I mean,
Okay.
we have to talk about something while we're traveling. So
Yeah, like we're spending weeks in this, like months.
No, we just shut up and shut down.
Yeah, we just don't talk at all.
Which is why
Talbar.
whenever early game travels, I always like to
Ooh,
try
man,
to.
Enzo's thinking
possible.
to himself, man, should I just kill this guy? He's writing way too much information.
Talbar, he comes to you and starts asking you questions.
Mm.
Distinctly, he's like, when did you notice that they wouldn't answer you anymore? When did this occurrence happen? Like right after the leaving the purple zone, or like da 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 da.
Hey, actually, when did I notice it? Right as I landed on the land, or right when I crossed
You
over?
were told by the church officials that the second you cross over, it wouldn't.
Because there's like that town by the gate that you go through, and so
Yeah.
like you have like it's like a religious town because you have all those temples there in the gate, but like
Yeah,
you're just like, hey guys,
God's
this is where you say goodbye because the moment you pass, they're not there.
Okay. I'm gonna change mine to blue. That one. That's the gate.
Yeah.
All
When the
right.
sky turns blue, God goes away.
Hey, that's actually probably how I'll describe it. Hey, as soon as I crossed over and the sky turned blue, I lost my connection with them.
Thank you.
But yeah. And
He'll close that book, wrap it up, pull out a bigger book, put it down in front of him, and start like doing hand signs and like saying stuff. And I don't. Oh, Scrack would know it. Draconic.
while he's doing that, can I be sketching a like a picture in my own journal a thing of the world map?
Yeah. Roll
Okay.
me. This is gonna be weird. Uh, Sleight of hand.
Okay. I'm good at proficient, so
Man, Jeff really just
inspiration because that was an
ooh,
8.
doesn't trust this guy.
That's much better. 25.
Okay. You get a pretty decent sketch of the map. Of course, it doesn't have like because like his is like a professional. Took
Yeah.
their like time over like a week to add all the small details type of map. But like you get a good outline and like a country distinction border type of thing going on.
Cool.
And what
Can
might you
I?
know about it, sir?
He'll pause his hand moments for 1 second to hold up like one finger, like wait 1 second.
Can I subtlecast sending?
No, stabs him in the back.
No!
You have subtlecast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to just subtlecast sending and let the principal know.
That there's other fish and they're big fish.
Yeah, there's much bigger fish in the sea, and they're established. There's a whole other continent.
A
That
whole
I'll
other
be
two
sending.
continents.
Yeah. To this world, and we'll be sending a as detailed map as I'm able to make, of the world.
All right. His spell ends and he holds like his finger to his temple,
Yeah.
and he's sitting there for like almost a minute doing that, and then he's done. He's like, "What were you asking, good dwarf?
No point
What
to
might
stab
you
him now.
know
What might I know of what?"
of the gods?
Oh, he like reaches into his bag on his side and he starts pulling out like, well, it depends on what region you're from is what we worship. Here is a imperial holy scripture. Here's Infernus's holy scriptures. Here's the dwarf lands tome of the ancients, and here is the book for Kunwat.
Yeah.
Which ones were you referring to?
More so the distinction in the sky change.
Oh, that is purely theoretical to me.
Hmm.
I knew it existed, but I didn't. It wasn't a field of research that I could partake in.
Hmm.
It wasn't taught in the Imperial College.
Oh dang! I don't know. He's handing out religion books. I would have Grabbed one, give it to my sister, and called it a day.
I mean, I could just tell him, but I'm not gonna tell him.
Thanks.
I mean, have you mentioned that is a want
Huh?
to is that have you mentioned that as a want to Vaughn?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't speak any of these languages.
Yeah, but has he ever once spoken to Vaughn saying, "I would like a book about religion," or anything like that
feel like
in the
you-
past several months?
No, because like, well, we know nothing about the new religions.
I'll
That's
you know
exactly
what?
why you would want a book, though, is to learn.
I'll telepathically link with you and just keep you up to date on what's going on, so you're not lost. So
Okay.
you're not the only person, because like
Be the only person just like,
Brian Dwarvish, he's what languages do you speak?
I speak Celestial, Thieves' Cants, and Common.
I feel like there should be another one, but
That's all I speak.
yeah, I'll just telepathically link with you so you're not just lost.
So like every time we encounter,
Drax speaks primordial, like
Well, Scrack's not even there.
wait, what?
Like, Scrack's eating with the other guys.
That's fair.
like every time we get like random encounters, Enzo has no idea what the fuck's going on.
That's fair.
He'll mention like this one is written in Celestial, this one's written in Infernal, this one's written in Dwarvish, and this one is written in Elvish.
Since he said Celestial and Bond's translating for me now that I know,
Yep.
I say I want that book.
Can my friend take a look at the one in Celestial? I'll say Dwarvish.
Oh yeah, which one?
Which
Which
Celestial one? Oh, I just point to the human looking one.
He'll hand it to you.
Does he hand it to me with disgust in his face?
No,
Yes.
I'll hand it to you.
I'll flip through this book.
All right, and it talks about all the same people that you would have gotten from a certain blue friend of yours. So the father, the mother, the son, the soldier, the farmer.
Yeah.
He goes, that's actually interesting. What beliefs they do not speak a name unto their god. It is purely their title in the relationship of the pantheon. So it's not Gorthal, the smith or whatever. It is the father, the smith. Well, not the smith. The father is a smith, but you get what I'm saying.
Well, he doesn't, but I'm translating for him, so it's okay.
Okay.
He's sitting here like, you haven't spoken a single word.
I'll be like, well,
What
I
do you
mean,
mean you're translating?
Well, he's like, wait a second, and like he'll speak to you in Celestial. Be like, I wouldn't own a book I can't read.
So now you just understand what he's saying.
But none of us do.
I don't. So yeah, I speak in Celestial back. Yes, my sister is very religious, so since she can't commune with the old gods, I was going to see about getting her a religious book about the new ones.
I wish you knew Elvish, because I would love to, push my own religious beliefs onto a new populace, but alas. In fact, why don't you just take these? And he'll just hand all four of them.
I don't.
Okay. I'll just take those.
All right. He'll be like, any sort of spell to translate should be able to read Elvish. And perhaps it can be used as a lexicon of sorts.
Fair. So you're an elf. I talked to, like, I heard about you guys.
Yes, so elves are the common citizenry of the Empire. Eladrin are our kin. You changelings are our kith, and
I see.
distantly related.
There's a whole continent. Like I was a major minority where I'm from. Had to be very
Yes, that's why we refer to you as the Lost. We tried to extract everyone we could. I say we like I was alive. Back in those warring age, we tried to extract everyone before the war ended, but alas.
Talbart, when he says the warring age, you literally watch Vaughn like shiver.
Weird.
Because like he's talking about the thing that we experienced.
Okay.
But he's talking about it from a purely academic point of view.
Yeah, where like we just experienced it.
Yeah.
It's like just because he said it so nonchalantly, and I was just like,
Just yeah, I feel like I'd have the same.
Like I
more like an
I
anger
also
though. He'd be kind of like a.
Look at you.
The top would have like a kind of like the fuck kind of attitude, like a little angry about it.
Ooh, how. I kind of want to send this book to my sister, but I don't think that creature that the carriage driver has will deliver it.
Why do you say that? It's never not delivered anything.
Because it's on the move. Like she's on the move.
Oh, that's a good point.
You don't think it will? You don't think it'll succeed?
Yeah. Like I don't think it'll succeed because it's like I didn't find her. It's like, oh, thanks. So, what Enzo will do now is that he has this book. He'll start writing it down, like making a copy of it.
Okay.
Because he does have a journal.
All right, that book is much bigger than your journal.
I copy.
Can I just like break in there? I was like, once we take these to the school, like they'll just do that for you, dude.
Damn, looks like Enzo's gonna be really reading religion. So just in case the book gets destroyed, he has some of the knowledge.
We have a.
Oh, I will say this though, because those are from the Imperial Library.
Yes.
The undertext is written in Elvish.
Well, I am part of an association of scholars, so I'm sure they'll.
Oh, really?
Yes, we call ourselves the Sapphire Star.
1 second. And he's digging through like his bag, and he'll hold out like a card.
I take his card, and do I have a card?
Yes, you made cards.
I feel like I did. I give him my card.
All right. And on his, it is in Elvish.
Fantastic, love it.
He goes, yes, you didn't.
Hey. Yeah.
Well, we are the college of the Twin Rivers. There's a part of the capital where is the academic section, where two rivers split off inside the town. That's where the college is. Hence the College of the Two Rivers.
I see.
Not a very original name, but once your capital gets to a certain size, not everything can be original anymore.
Fair point. It sounds like you guys are very advanced and civilized, which is a breath of fresh air, given that our only experience is this frontier.
This really is the frontier. I haven't done field work this intensive in 50 years.
50 years. Oh, yeah. You guys have different... 50 years? You guys live that long?
I'm 537.
537?
Oh,
yes.
Hey, I'm a child.
No.
In comparison, but... That's...
Wait, why are we acting so sure? Oh, well, they do live longer than the longest living race we know, which is dwarf.
Dwarves do live pretty dang long, though.
They do.
Not 500.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
even I'm shocked. I'm like,
Yeah,
good
the
lord.
most ancient dwarf you know is like 400.
400. Yeah.
I was like, you look great for 537 years old, man.
I'm just past middle age.
You're just now past middle age?
Well, give or take about
Lordy.
75 to 100 years.
Oh.
Yo.
How long do you live?
It depends on what you mean by that.
That's a lot of drinking.
I'm a scholar, so if I maintain my diet accordingly and don't put myself in risky situations,
Field work.
like field work, I'm not the best at that.
How long do changelings live?
750. If I use my arcane abilities to extend my life, I can get over 1,000.
Oh.
So question,
Enzo.
since it's weird being really open about the whole changeling thing, but
Changelings are about the same as humans. Apparently.
okay, that's weird, but okay.
Yes,
But changing
I'm-
it sucks it out of you.
in order to give you closer to the ancestors' abilities, your lifespan was shortened.
Ah, I see.
We can only have so much of each gift they have before we.
And then like
Yes.
I just look like him for a second, and then look like Talbar, and then look like I was like, yeah, this is kind of great. Just kind of
Yes,
out.
elves, we have no shapeshifting.
Ah, that's
The Eladrin change
live.
with the season,
I didn't know that.
and they have. Well, to be honest, they got the best end of both deals. They live
Lord.
just about as long as we do, and still retain some of their shifting. But yeah. Then
Enzo, that'd be a long life of drinking.
Yeah?
Oh gosh.
But I was born just a mere humble
We can trade
person.
drinks.
What was that?
We can trade drinks.
Absolutely.
I like the sound of this.
He snaps his fingers and says some word that you don't know, and then a small rift in space is open before him. And he reaches in there and he pulls out a dusty bottle of wine.
I like this man.
Chilled, exactly as it should be.
This man's classy.
I go to our chest. What is our fanciest drink, I wonder? Let me look.
I think we had that honey one that the dude made, even though it wasn't super expensive.
The orange mead.
Orange mead, yeah. Do have that.
Salted liquor.
Hey, we got that fish liquor back at home.
Uh,
Fish beer.
You
that we
also
brewed
you have
wrong.
the orc drink.
Oh yeah.
Y'all haven't opened that.
Fancy.
Did you bring any goot rot?
yeah, there's gut
I feel
rot.
like we ran out of that.
Of course there is.
I bought a lot of gut rot.
Fuck.
Yeah, we have 10 cases of that orc alcohol.
10 cases. Fuck.
Because he had a lot of that, and like we had 2 bottles of mead,
It was our bread and butter for the trip.
I feel like
2 bottles of vodka.
with, drinking with our elf friend.
I bring out one of the orcs ones.
He gets excited.
Okay. All right.
Jeff knows.
He goes,
Enzo
"Is
doesn't.
this authentically orcish?"
Yes, this was made by an orc from our land. He was full orc, right? Yeah, he was full orc.
So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was made by a full orc fellow and his dad.
Yes.
His dad was
I thought his dad made the orange.
yeah,
mead.
because the guy we bought it from was a half orc and his dad was a full orc.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. He goes,
But it's
Oh.
our type of half orc, not their type of half orc,
Yeah.
right?
"Yep." He goes, I haven't had this since leaving the Empire. This is going to be a nice taste of home.
Yeah.
That is always the great part of a drink.
I'm just like, I got 10 cases of it.
Enzo.
It's trying to see if he wants to do a trade.
Yeah,
We have 10 cases.
fair enough.
You think I'm gonna drink it all? Yes, but shut up.
He
Between
he
Enzo
ri-
and I, we'll run out.
He goes, I can trade, yes. It'd make this trip a little more bearable. It reminds me of home. In fact, I have 3 half-orc children waiting for me at home.
Oh, what a family man.
I'm just like trying to like half orc. Oh, like this is like half orc and human, and then like okay, yeah, half orc and elves. I get it. Okay.
You'll be like,
Worldview just changing drastically by
Yeah,
this
first we learn about the existence of elves. Then we learn they can breed with orcs.
I was like,
And then
yeah, that makes
quick.
sense.
he'll point to you and say in giant, no, not giant, it was a dwarven,
Dwarves.
Yeah.
and be like, watch out for them.
I will.
They're a part of our lost as well.
Good to know.
So yeah, Enzo trades drinks with him.
All right, he pulls out some more of the imperial wine.
All right.
I forgot one of my. I think my emerald serpent is an orc. I have it written in notes somewhere. Yeah. No, white lions. He's a half orc. Human half orc.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How many bottles do I get of that?
He gives you 4.
4. And
All right.
how much cases do I have to give him?
You'll take it for 1.
For 1? Okay, I just give him 1 case.
Yeah, whenever he busts it open and starts drinking it, almost instantly it stains his teeth red.
Ooh.
Well, we just have a merry night.
Yep.
Drinking with them. And I feel like,
Move your icon to the purple X, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
Nice.
Greg will join them when the drinking is going on.
The drinking begins.
That was.
I will remind you.
Yeah.
The imperial wine, there's an interesting seal on it. Like it's wax, but it's like modeled to look like a skeletal hand keeping the cork in.
We know why, but Enzo doesn't really care to ask because his friends the group he's a part of, Bones is just their
Eric
thing.
does not remember why.
The necropolis.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get that part. Oh,
He was
just
The Emperor.
I got you. Cool. That's dope.
Yeah, like the Empire doesn't forget, but it does like to make little nods to it.
Yeah.
Because like they're pretty hush hush about it
Oh, that's
to outsiders.
That's right. I forgot. It's a big secret.
The only reason you guys know is because
Yep.
Because
Yep.
because we could die at any moment if we tell anybody.
yeah.
Because they're like, hey, we'll let you know, but like if you let anyone else know, we'll kill you. You just die. Which like we won't hunt you down. You just die.
Someone just casts like Fucking like dominate person. Tell me about the Emperor.
That was an oddly
Fuck.
cathartic like
Flashback.
session for Vaughn. And then then like Vaughn got reminded of like, oh yeah, he wants like he also like he wants his friends to be alive, but also he really likes information.
Enzo will just he will probe that guy now about his country.
I'll take notes while he does that.
Well, it's in Celestial.
Telepath.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, he'll tell you about like how it's predominantly like elves and orcs and half elf, half orcs, and like centaurs and the Eladrins are there, and la da 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 da.
The triad.
It's also pretty rich with Ganasai as well, I believe.
Yep.
And like the triad. I don't know what they're called.
Blackgreen?
The fish guys.
Oh. Tritons.
Tritons.
Yeah. Tritons. He'll talk like with much pride about the time.
I forgot Tritons fucking existed.
I didn't.
Like as a player race, I forgot they existed.
He'll talk with pride about the time he got to see the Imperial Dragon Riders.
When he talks about the Imperial Dragon Riders, Enzo will be asking more, like start to lean more and more to their military might, like oh, you guys got Dragon Riders? What, like how does that like go with like? I
was like, oh yeah, we made a pact with this subspecies of dragons.
Fuck.
It's like, yeah, we're known for our specialist in space-time magic.
Yeah, so like
and necromancy.
See, like Enzo's just trying to like gather how strong are they, and how fast would we be wiped off?
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Enzo's not a dumb man. Enzo's not a smart man. But Enzo can figure out that it's like, yeah, y'all are one strong settlement.
Yeah.
This is an entire fucking empire.
Well, I meant like even us trying to hide, like there was no way to hide. Like Enzo's just trying to find out like how fast if they wanted us gone, how fast that every single one of us would be gone.
It doesn't paint a pretty picture, but as I said, he's friendly with y'all.
Yeah. Also, Enzo is above average intelligence.
Okay.
So he's pretty smart.
But when there's wizards around, you're not the smartest. You're not the dumbest.
Yeah, I know. But no, that's what he's trying to do, because like, he's feeling sketchy that guy wrote all that Vaughn said down and just sent it away. It seems like.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you got to see some. You got to see some of the space-time magic because, like, he pulled shit out of a portal in front of you.
That's fair.
And when he showed me a map that was bigger than the like I already thought the world was bigger than what I previously grew up knowing, and the sky's blue. And then he shows me the rest of the world where the sky is blue. I was like, there's no point in trying to deceive this guy. This man got, like, I don't know how powerful he is, but,
where he's from is scary.
But he got power.
But then,
like, yeah, he just pulls stuff out, like.
But then Enzo would also ask, why don't they control the full continent with all their, like, might? Like, trying to figure out how strong the other guys are.
He'll talk about Infernus and their blood magic, their deals with devils and other dragons. And he'll talk about Kun Watts and their deal with even other dragons. It's like strange because like the way it's split up down there where he lives is like everyone has a pact with a certain type of dragon. everyone has a pact with a different force in the planescape. Like, it's very...
Very mutually assured destruction.
Yes. But, like, to the point where it's almost like... It's not just the Cold War. And, like, but he'll also tell you, like, oh, yeah, roughly 50 years ago, there was, like, a final peace pact that said, like, no more expansion.
Enzo says that does make the comment. Doesn't mean that the comment will be. Doesn't mean that you can't expand here though.
Well, I wouldn't say we wouldn't, but we probably wouldn't. I'm not a military leader or a government official. If anything, I'm loosely tied to the church, but loosely tied to the church.
Why wouldn't you expand over here? If you don't mind me asking, I can't do his voice for some reason.
It's a testing grounds for the local beast tribes, the Eladrin, the orc tribes who live out here, and it has religious significance to the population. So it would be like if we went over here, then the other places next to us would also want to come over here and would be fighting all over again.
Oh, okay.
Because it's religiously significant to all of us.
So it's kind of like nobody should come over here for the sheer fact that it may re-kick off the war.
Well, yes, except for everybody should go there, but only go there. Look, do not stay.
How do you guys feel that we're here?
I cannot say, because I don't know. As I said, I'm not a
How do
military...
you feel that we're here?
I mean, if you're staying where you said you are, I don't have a problem with it. And it does bring me joy to see some of the lost come back. But if you started building all across the continent, I could see a crusade happening.
Well, that is some very vital information that our leaders would need to take into account.
Staying on the coastline, if anything, would be helpful. We come in on our boats, you have a town there, restock, refresh, resupply, then we go and make our pilgrimage wherever we want to go. But if you were to start attacking certain religious sites, and by attacking I just mean destroying them because you didn't know of their significance.
Well, that's fair.
Things could happen.
Do you know Orochi? He's up on that mountain. I just turned and pointed at the mountain.
My boy.
I do know that he visits there every 100 years, I think.
Well, he's there now, and he's kind of making a permanent staple there for the moment.
He does that for a little bit, and then he gets bored.
He does.
God stuff, right?
Yeah. Basically, every 100 years, he's there for 8 years. And then he leaves for 100, and he comes back for 8. Leaves for 100, comes back for 8.
Well, this is a perfect chance for you to ask him a question if you've never asked.
It would be a bit sacrilege for me.
Really?
He's a god of Infernus.
Okay. What's your dragon god then?
Oh, we don't have a dragon god. All the dragon gods are in Infernus.
Oh. I just thought since you had dragon riders, you had a dragon god.
No.
Okay. Interesting. I can't do his voice right now because I'm sick, and his voice is all nasal, and my nasal is all like congested.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's say it took you a second.
Yeah. So I just take hella notes, and I'm just like, man, we're so fucked. But we gotta get educated fast, so we don't unknowingly fucking have world powers rain down on us.
So you should probably
dragons and space-time magic.
Oh, I pull out my map and I'm like, can you mark on the map where your religious sites are?
He points to right here.
Okay.
Right here. And right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, here. Holy site. Ooh. And then where was the other one?
The mountains to the north.
Okay. I'm just making sure that we don't bother those areas.
He will say, like, technically, like, the big mountain is, but it's like, he's like, it's a mountain. So it's like, if there's stuff around the base, that's one thing, but the top. Because,
Okay.
the mountain is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we climbed it.
So yeah, Enzo's just
Like,
making sure that he's
I mean,
marking.
he fell down it actually, but
He fell down it. It's like,
You make
and
it sound like he
lived?
fell down like Hephaestus off Mount Olympus. Like
I mean, it kind of.
he just fell while on the mountain.
That
He fell pretty far.
Yeah, a small cliff, not the mountain.
Sounds better.
sounds better.
I would have lived the fall too, but Scrack over here just like I don't
Okay,
know.
you would have lived the fall for the damage I rolled. You could have died if I rolled better damage.
Yeah, but like Scrack would just like fucking jump down, catch me, type deal.
I was already at the bottom. I jumped up and intercepted you.
He'll also say one last one. There's an island that moves in this lake.
Okay.
Haven't we heard about this island that moves?
That sounds kind of familiar.
You like how I did
Oh,
yellow for holy?
Yes. Salbar, you know it. Because that's what the Khan wanted to go see, and then he died.
Yes.
Ah.
Like,
Oh.
he went to the forest, he saw a moving island, and was like, damn, that's crazy. And then
Yeah,
the
that's
trees ate him.
I love how I did like the like yellow X's for holy sites.
All right. Officially, that is it for the night.
Yes.
All right, so we hope y'all enjoyed this D&D stream. We're not gonna be doing one. No, we're gonna be doing one next week.
Next week.
Next week. It's the following week after that. We won't be doing one. We're gonna start doing this more regularly because after the, not this upcoming Sunday, but the next Sunday after that, that should be the last time you don't see us stream the D&D stream for a while. But other than that, y'all should tune in at 8 p.m. Central on Tuesday for a gaming stream. But if you do miss any D&D streams, I forgot to mention this, you just go to the Phoenix Nation YouTube channel and you can catch up there on Fridays. But other than that, you should join the Discord so you can talk to either. Fuck. I can't speak right now. You can join the Discord and you can talk to the players and the DM and ask us questions about Caleb's world and what we understand of it, or you can just ask it from the source himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Phoenix Lich.
And I may answer it as long as spoilers.
Yes, because we don't want to spoil things for you and for us. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace out. No.